Hi there guys, okay, so I'm ready for against day for you. So now I'm going to speak about receiving the ball under pressure, okay. Notice again how I've got my wall set up here as my opponent. Again, for these exercises, if you've got a friend who can help you, a teammate, a parent, whatever, great. If you haven't got one, you don't need one, just a hard surface to train against and play against, okay. So the whole point here, our wall is going to be a defender. In football, in soccer, if I'm a striker, if I'm a midfield player, or wherever I am on the field, okay, there's going to be times where defenders, good defenders, come tight to you and they mark you, okay? Ideally, we're always trying to receive the ball in space, away from opponents, okay? Or we're trying to take our touch into space, but there is going to be times where good defenders will mark you, will get tight, and won't give you that space, okay? And it's very, very important that you know ways and have the tools to be able to exploit that and get away, okay? So first one we're looking at, if I'm very tight in here, okay, the ball may come in from my opponent, or sorry, from my teammate. I'm receiving the ball, I'm tight, okay, my defender's very, very tight to me. I've got my hand up to protect myself. The ball comes in, okay, and I might just shift my touch away, okay, all right? The ball might come in, and I can just shift my touch away into space. I'm using my arm, I'm using my body to gauge the defender. I'm not pushing them, I'm not fouling them. I'm just using my strength to be strong and to protect the ball. Notice well again how when the ball comes in, okay, I'm not receiving the ball with my back foot. Okay, my back foot is the furthest foot away, my front foot is the closest foot to the ball. Okay, my back foot will be close to the defender, my front foot will be close to my teammate, wherever the pass comes from. The reason why we're not receiving it off of our back foot is to stop that defender and to not allow them even see the ball. If I can receive it here off my front foot, the distance between the defender and the ball is greater, which allows us to have more chance of keeping the ball and getting away from it again. So again, you're watching, looking at inside-outside receiving skills. If you haven't seen inside-outside receiving skills yet, go back to a previous tutorial. I'm now receiving it under pressure, I'm marked, I'm tight, I'm here. My defender's very, very close to me. I've got my body out, I'm side on. The ball comes in, I can shift it one way and go out the other side, or as it comes in again, I can shift it another way and go out the other side, okay? The most important thing here, rather than leaving the surface, rather than leaving the ball coming in, okay, rather than whatever you've got, the most important thing is trying to get a feel for an opponent and just getting used to just using your touch away from a defender whilst you're there with them, okay? You might roll yourself, you might change your body shape, okay? You might just shift your touch away each time before going back to that ball to get a feel of it and just get used to keeping your ball protected, knowing how to receive it under pressure and taking that touch away, okay?